Ladies and gentlemen, I figured something out from this last episode of The Mandalorian, episode 3, season 3. And let's just say it confirms a lot of things we suspected. Anyway, I had a lot of fun making this video, so let me know what you think down in the comments. Enjoy. So this is wild, dude, and I don't think this is something that enough people are talking about when it comes to this last episode of The Mandalorian. So, homie right here, the doctor, he was living good when he was in the Empire, right? He was like one of their top scientists, cloning and shit, living the good life. And one thing that people don't really talk about enough, right, was just how speciesist the Empire was. I mean, they did not like aliens. They only fuck with humanoid people, humans. That's all they fucked with. Have you ever seen an alien besides Thrawn in the Empire, like at a high roll? No, because they didn't like him. They got him out of there. As soon as Palpatine became Emperor, we know that he started to phase out the clones, but he also started to phase out the others, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, he was on some bigoted time, like, for sure. Big time. If you weren't a human being, like an actual human, he wasn't fucking with you. He wanted to get you out of there. And that was the culture throughout the entire Empire, right? They saw the aliens as beneath them, right? They didn't fuck with them. They thought that they were subhuman, even though most of them were more advanced. Now, in this scene right here, this is one of the scenes from the last episode of The Mandalorian, season 3. The doctor just finished giving his TED talk, right? He's being congratulated. Everyone's rubbing his back. He's feeling good. He's like, finally, I get some notoriety. He's stroking it right now. He's feeling good. And they ask him, how do you like Coruscant? And homie wiles out. He completely says, it's a lot better than the Outer Rim, right? Now, for all of you that don't know, a lot of these alien civilizations live in the Outer Rim, right? So homie was low-key throwing shade at the aliens. He's surrounded by humans. He thinks it's safe. You know what I mean? He starts just talking mad shit about the Outer Rim. Low-key talking shit about the aliens. Well, who does he run into? He runs into one of the calamari, and it just so happens that calamari heard his remark. For all you don't know, the calamari are a highly advanced civilization, and they live in the Outer Rim. And they were some of the first species that were taken out of the Empire as soon as Palpatine became Emperor. So, homie for sure heard that. He was like, oh, so you don't fuck with us. Okay. I guess you're still on that Empire shit, right? So, we see the doctor's ultimate demise at the end, right? He's about to get his mind wiped. He was set up. He simped out for the girl, right? She was telling him all the things he wanted to hear. He simped out for her 100%. She said, hey, she was like rubbing his shoulder. She's like, hey, you still got it in you. Why don't you go out there? Homie was chilling, dude. The doctor was chilling. He was clocking in, doing his 9 to 5. And then she came in and she was like, you should do it, and he did. He went for it. They snuck in, they stole the medical equipment, and he was somehow going to continue his cloning research, right? Well, it was all a setup. We all saw it. He got betrayed, and he ended up on this table about to get his mind wiped. And he automatically recognizes this machine because it's something they use in the Empire. It's you turn it up and it fries your brain. Right? Completely just fries it. You become like a zombie pretty much. And you just follow orders. And who's the doctor that's going to do this procedure? A fucking calamari. You can't tell me it wasn't planned, dude. You can't tell me the politician after his TED talk that heard him, throw shade at the aliens, right? At the Outer Rim. You can't tell me he didn't have something to do with that. He sent his mans in there and he was like, yo, fry his ass. He's over here talking mad shit. He's still on that imperial racism shit. Fry his brain. You can't tell me it wasn't planned, dude. 100%. They saw an opportunity. This guy right here, clearly he's a bigwig, right? He's up here rubbing shoulders with all the bigwig politicians on Coruscant right after homie was on his knees pleading for his life. Please save me. I'm a changed man. Trying to cop a plea. You can't tell me he didn't hear that shit when he was like, oh, it's better than the Outer Rim. You know what I mean? Throwing shade at the aliens. Because there's no other aliens in the Empire. Like, none. Like, in high positions. You know what I mean? Like, the only one that was an alien that had a high-ranking position was Thrawn. And I mean, he was pretty much a human, with blue skin. That's why I think they gave him a pass. They were like, all right, you kind of look like a human. Watch, let's pull up Thrawn. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much he looks like a dude. He looks like a man. He looks like a normal person, right? He just has blue skin. That's why they were like, okay, we're gonna fuck with you, Thrawn. You're one of the good ones. I'm pretty sure he got that all the time. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he got that all the time. Like, oh, you're all right, Thrawn. You're one of the good ones. You know what I mean? The calamari, they're like, get the fuck out of here, calamari, you weird-ass looking motherfuckers, dude. You know damn well they were the first to go. As soon as the Empire came into power, they were the first to go. That's why the Doctor completely felt okay saying some wild shit like, oh, it's better than the Outer Rim. I mean, you know what he was saying. He can't outright say it. He can't outright say it, but that's what he meant when he said it's better than the Outer Rim. Look at him. He feels it's safe. He's like, is it safe? Are you guys? And then he says that wild shit, and then this is when he says it right here. This is when he says that, and look at his face. He's like, oh fuck. It's like he just said a racist joke, and then like the minority he's talking shit about walks in. Look at him. He looks pissed off. He's like, I'm gonna get your ass. You don't know who I know. I know the police, dude. We're gonna set your ass up. And he did. He got his mans to fry his brain. That's ultimately what that was. I don't think this is covered, dude. But I'm breaking it down. I know Theory does these very in-depth, breakdowns, but 99% of the shit that he's talking about doesn't matter. I'm telling you the shit that matters. I'm telling you the little nuggets of information that you're missing, okay? Shout out to Theory, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.